friends, to VGM Jeopardy. I hope everyone is having a great time so far at VGM Together. I know that I have been around all weekend, participating in all sorts of fun activities. A couple quick shout outs. I want to shout out Doug, of course, our wonderful hostess with the mostess, for helping all these people get together during what might have been the hardest year ever. So props to you, Doug. Props to Nudge as well. She's basically our all-powerful overseeing advisor who does pretty much everything nobody else wants to do. So Nudge, major props as well. We got Bruno doing excellent work with the mods. We got Waza, who did all sorts of fun community events. We got all sorts of great things going on. Unfortunately, this will be the last panel event. So thank you for everyone who's stuck with us all throughout the weekend. It's been a blast. Let's get this started. VGM Jeopardy. Let's see. Let's go over the rules really quick. I got the rules right here. All right. How do you play? Participants will actually post their answers in the VGM Jeopardy channel. Chat will show up on stream as well. So even if you're not in our Discord, you can still watch publicly on the Twitch channel. So that's highly encouraged as well. At the start of the game, everyone who wants to participate, let us know in the Discord chat. We're already doing a player order, so we've got that covered. On the first player's turn, the player will get to choose the category and the question, or the category and the question, and get one chance to answer. If they get it right, you'll receive the points, and we move on to the next player. So it's not like typical Jeopardy where you go again if you get it correctly. We'll just move on so everyone gets a chance to have fun. Let's see. If they get it wrong, we do a quick countdown, a countdown from 5. And basically at 1, everyone who wants to join in basically post their answers as soon as I say 1. But do make sure that you use spoiler tags. If you don't know how to use spoiler tags in the Discord chat, I'm sure there's a mod that can help you figure that out. But just so everyone can have fun and everyone can kind of post their own answers and their own guesses, please use spoiler tags. Yeah, there's no point reductions for wrong answers, so just feel free to pitch whatever. Let's see. Any player who gets the correct answer receives points. We move on to the next player in the player order. No point reductions for wrong answers. I already said that. We'll repeat this process until we finish 2 boards or we run out of time. I believe we have until 10 o'clock. So let's make the best of our time and get going. Player with the most points win. What do you win? You win my everlasting respect. As a nerd, as a person, as a musician, you earn that respect. You earn the bragging rights to go around, tell all your friends, I'm the biggest nerd that I know. And you can be proud of that. So let's get this going. Any other notes before? Quick disclaimer, this is difficult trivia, so I recommend only joining in officially if you're a really hardcore nerd. That being said, there's a lot of hardcore nerds in here, so all are welcome. Feel free to keep your own score as well, and share the score afterwards in Discord chat. That would be fun as well. I want to see how everyone did. Yeah, let's get started. Mawir, my faithful assistant, who we got going first?
Well, first we've got Tristan H at the start of the board here.
Tristan H. Tristan H. Can you please pick a category and a point value, please, from the first board? Let's get it going. Tristan H. If you don't hurry it up, I'm just kidding. Come on. You got this. You got this. And everybody, keep it civil. Keep it civil. I'll take character for 100. Absolutely. Character themes for 100. You are taught how to play this iconic character theme by Impa in Ocarina of Time. Just Tristan right now. Tristan, do you have any idea? Do you have any idea what this could be? Zelda's Lullaby is correct, my good sir. Tristan H with 100 points. Good job, my friend. That is just a 100 point question, though. So don't think that you're, you're all hot right now. It gets more difficult. Gets more difficult. I promise. Who is next on our list of participants while we're
Next up is Suguru MJS.
Suguru MGS? What category and which point value would you like? Are you around? You gotta be quick. You gotta be fast. Let's go for JRPG for 100. Let's do it. Under the Rotting Pizza is a song from this JRPG. Interesting title, I would say. Rotting Pizza. Nom nom nom. Any guesses, Suguru? Final Fantasy VII? Only a smart person would say that because that is absolutely correct, my friend. Final Fantasy VII is correct. 100 points to my friend Suguru. Thank you, Suguru, for passing on your knowledge. I appreciate it. Let's see. 5-second delay. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Okay, so we've already done character themes 100, JRPGs 100. Who is next, Malware? Who's next on our list?
Next, we have our good friend Waza.
Do you have a preference for category and point value, my friend? Waza in the house, trying to weigh his options carefully, delicately. Mario for 500. Waza, that's very bold of you. That's very bold of you. Trying to brag to your friends about how much you know about Mario. Well, let's see how much you actually know, Waza. Mario for 500. This game captures cultural sounds from across the globe with tracks such as Greece and Kenya and Russia and Egypt. What is that game, Waza? Do you know? It's a pretty well-known game. If Mario Goes Missing, eh? Mario Goes Missing is super close. Wait, it's super close because it's correct. Good job, Waza. Good job, Waza. Ooh, actually, technical issue. Mario Goes Missing is not actually the title. So we're going to have a countdown, and then everyone in chat can actually write down what you think the correct answer is. Everybody, when I count down, post your answer in spoiler text. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Post your answers. Oh, the right answer was on screen the entire time. Now everybody knows. That's okay. We'll get it right next time. I know. I should have known. But let's just move on to the next player, shall we?
The next player would be Landrum.
Land drum, also known as Ian drum. Got a category and a point value, my friend? Category, point value, JRPG 300, let's do it. This composer was responsible for the score for Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Who is that composer? It's pretty tough, pretty tough. It reads like a 500-point question, if you ask me. Any guesses? Land drum. You only get one shot. You got nothing? Then let's turn it to the crowd. Everybody post what they think the answer is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is it? I'm seeing a couple of people that actually have the right answer. That is impressive. That was most impressive. But you all are not Jedis yet. Correct answer, I believe, was Joe Hisaishi. Beautiful. Who's next on our list? Who's next, Malweir?
Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'm tallying points.
Of course. Of course. We will give our the kind Malweir who has dedicated himself to the services of VGM Jeopardy. So kind, so kind. Golf claps for Malweir, everybody. Just let us know when all that pointage is tallied up, and we shall continue with our next player.
A lot of people got that one right.
A lot of people got that one right. Who's next up, Matt?
Next up is Brennomania.
Brennomania, if you are in the house, please kindly select a category and a point value, please. What you got for me? Metroidvania 100, of course. The Matsubara tune debuted in Castlevania 2 and has been arranged multiple times throughout the franchise's history. What is this tune? I know you got it, Brennomania. Bloody Tears? Bloody Tears is correct. Bloody Tears is absolutely correct. Wonderful job, Brennomania. I believe that is 100 points to you. Malweir, next up, who do we have in line?
Next up, we have Bruno.
Bruno. I know you're out there, buddy. What category would you like? And what point value would you like? Good sir. Bloody Tears. Sound effects for 100? I would love that, Bruno. So for sound effects, we're going to give you an audio clue. And once you listen to it briefly, once, maybe twice, you can tell me exactly what game that is from. Let's listen.
Welcome.
That does sound familiar. That does sound quite familiar, but Bruno, you know what game that's from? I see a lot of people are anxious. X-Men. X-Men is unfortunately incorrect. So everyone, it's open to everyone now. Remember to put in spoiler tags. Put your answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's that game? Okay. I see a lot of people getting it pretty accurately correct. Love to see it. No cheating. No looking behind those spoiler tags. I see you. All right. It looks like Malware has a lot of points to count up, because that was from Resident Evil 4, and plenty of people got it correct. So Malware, just let me know when those points are tallied, and we shall continue on to our next player. I love that sound effect. I'm actually playing that game right now.
Welcome.
What are you buying? That's right, Landrum. Malware, how's it going, my friend?
All right, just finished up.
Yes! A lot of people got that right. A lot of smart people, but who is next?
Next up would be sticky keys.
Sticky keys, please. Select a category and a point value. What you got for me? If sticky keys, yes. Mario for 400. You got it. This is the only Mario game in which you can hear the Teresa Waltz or Teresa Waltz, either or. Only game you can hear the Teresa Waltz. What's that game? Sticky Keys is flexing his brain, trying to think of DDR Mario Mix. That is pretty close, but not the correct answer. We're going to open this up to everybody else. This is the only Mario game in which you can hear the Teresa Waltz. Everyone post in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Post that Mario game. It's a hard one. I know some people know it though. It's a pretty nice tune. All right. Time's up. Looks like a couple of people got it right. Mario's missing. No. The correct answer is Super Mario Galaxy. I think. Do you get points off for guessing wrong? Absolutely not. Would I deduct points from you at the end of VGMT? Never. I only give points. All right, Malware, so give a point to everyone that, or I guess give 400 points to everyone that got Super Mario Galaxy. And once you've done that, we can move on to the next player in the order.
All right, the next player would be Mongoose.
Mongoose, you got a category for me, as well as a point value? If Mongoose is in the house. Fight for 100. Fight. Oh no. I forgot to look up how to pronounce this composer's name, but I will try. Alongside Isao Abe, this composer wrote music for Street Fighter II, The World Warrior. Who is that composer? Do you know? I don't know. I don't know. I'll know in a second. But I do not have a clue, I'll be honest with you. Do not have a clue. Mongoose, do you think you know that composer? Because I do not. I do not. Let me look at the answer. I would not have known that. Okamoto? Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Incorrect, Mongoose. I'm so sorry. That was an excellent, excellent choice, though. If everyone else can get their spoiler text ready and put their answers down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your answer down. Street Fighter 2. The World Warrior. You know, I have done. Thank you, Suguru. Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. And the correct answer is Yoko Shimomura. So anyone who got Shimomura in chat, you get those points. For 100, that was a tough question. Who did these questions? Oh, that's right. All right, moving on to our next question after Marware completes tallying up scores. Marware, what you got for me?
Hold on, just be 1 second more.
Of course, of course. Take your time. This is VGM Jeopardy, and we're taking it easy, folks. How's everyone doing so far? Everyone having fun? Everyone getting these questions right? I'm getting none of these right. I don't know any of these. Maybe there's harder questions. We'll see. Maybe there's one I can get right. We'll see.
All right, next up we've got Deogenerate.
Deogenerate. Good thing you're right here in chat. I can see you right now because you need to select a category and a point value, please. What you got for me? JRPG 500, that is bold, my friend. It was very bold. Well, let's see what we got. This song functioned as the pause menu music in Bravely Default, Flying Fairy. This song functioned as the pause menu music at Bravely Default, Flying Fairy. What is that song? Do you know, Deogenerate? Because I do not. I have yet to run into a question that I can feasibly answer. That's okay. You learn something new every day. But Deogenerate, do you know what song that is? Oh, he may have a clue, folks. He may have an idea. Come on, Deogenerate, what you got for me? And no Googling. No Googling, I see you Googling. You know the track names, but not the context? Unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer. We're gonna open it up to the floor. We're gonna open it up to the floor. Everyone. Oh, Deogenerate, did you want to try anyway? Yeah, we got time. We got time. Yeah. Let's open it to the floor. Everyone post their answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's that song? Anybody know? This one's tough. This one's really tough. People being funny in chat. Come on. And we'll just give it a couple more seconds, and anybody who guessed the answer, Eternity's Moment, gets the 500 points. Looks like only one person got that. Sergio, good job, my friend. Good job. So it looks like we got one person getting the 500. Mawir, who are we looking at next?
Next up, we're looking at Schuster.
Schuster. Who? Schuster, you around? Can you pick a category and a point value? Yes, you are here, my friend. Just call me Shu. Absolutely. Shu. Got a category and a point value for me? Looking at a couple of different Mario 300. I don't blame you. Go with Mario. It might be easy. But then again, it might not be. Chomp Attack is a song from this Mario game. Chomp Attack. You know, I'm trying to think of all the Mario games with chomps in them. And they're in every one. So no clues there. What do you think? Chomp Attack. Paper Mario? Is that correct? That is correct! You're super smart. And I wish I was you. Because I would not have gotten that. I would have guessed Super Mario 64, because that's the only Mario game I know. Besides the Olympics ones. Good games. So, Shu gets the points on those. What is that, Mario for 300? Congrats, Shu. Good Shu. Who we got next, Mawir?
Next up is Arrow.
Arrow. MVP. Arrow, if I know Arrow, he's going to get this category. Probably one of the 500s. Probably nail it. Nail every single one. What you got from the Arrow? Metroidvania for 500. Yes, obviously. But this one you might not be ready for. Biblioteca Ex Machina comes from this Metroidvania game. Biblioteca Ex Machina comes from this Metroidvania game. I love this game. I love this game. All of its imperfections. But what you got for me, Arrow? I know you know this. Deep down, somewhere in the mind castle. Extract it. Not actually sure, so you're gonna guess. Guesses are welcome. It's tough because there's a lot of, you think it's from Bloodstained, you haven't gotten far enough to know for sure. Well, it sounds like you know for sure, because that is correct. That is correct, my friend. Bloodstained is correct. Amazing game. Amazing person. Arrow. Ladies and gentlemen. 500 to Arrow. Pog is correct. There are multiple Bloodstained games. Yeah, but, here at VGM Jeopardy, we've already had a tough weekend. Cheering up all of our friends, cheering on all of our friends, watching dope shows. So we're not gonna, worry about the small stuff. Bloodstained is absolutely correct. After Arrow, we got who, my friend Mawir?
After Arrow is Simna Ibn Sind.
Simna, are you in the crowd? Thank you, Shu. Simna, can you please select a category and a point value for me? Sound effects for 500? Absolutely, my friend. Let's have a listen. SFX.
In the name of intergalactic peace.
500.
In the name of intergalactic peace. In the name of intergalactic peace.
Okay, that sounds not familiar at all. But what do you think? Simna, what game is that from? What game is that from? It sounds like a TurboGrafx 16. It's not. It's not. That's the one thing it's not. Simna, you got any guesses? We're gonna have to turn it over to the crowdsourcing. What you got for me, my friend? Perfect Dark? What? That's impossible, because that is correct. That is absolutely correct, my friend. That's a remarkable guess, if that was a guess. In fact, I bet you're just being humble, and you're like, I knew it right away. I just want them to think that I'm of normal intelligence, when I'm actually much higher. I see you, and I catch what you're doing. All right, let's see. So you get the 500, Simna, and Mawir. Who we got next?
Next up is Vorpal Storm.
Vorpal Storm. All right, Vorpal Storm, if you are in the audience, I would love to know what category and point value you're looking for. Elvis is right. All right, we're looking for what's the name? Vorpal Storm. That's right. He's here. I saw him. Yo, category and point value, please, my friend. What can I do for you? What you looking for? I can get you any category you want. Just gotta let me know. There we go. Character 400, absolutely. Character for 400. In Sonic Adventure, this song serves as Knuckles' theme. In Sonic Adventure, this song serves as Knuckles' theme. What's that song? What you got, Vorpal? Vorpal, you familiar with Sonic at all? Sonic Adventures at all? Because I am not. I don't even know how I got hired for this job. That's okay. I just read the clues. Vorpal, do you know that song? Do you even flex your knuckles? Unknown from ME? That is 500% correct, my friend. That is super correct. So Vorpal gets the 400 right there. Congratulations, Vorpal. Another person who knows stuff I don't know. Yeah, okay, moving on. Mawir, who we got next on the list?
Next up is Double Mark.
Double Mar. Double Mark?
Double Mark.
Double Mark. Double Mark, if you're in the house, please select a category and a point value, please. These 500s are scary. Let's do JRPG for 200. I don't blame you. JRPG 200, Layer Cake. Layer Cake is a song from this JRPG. What's that game? What's that game, Double Mark? Layer Cake. I think that's a film with Daniel Craig. It's the only Layer Cake I know. Double Mark says Persona 5. Huh. It's funny that you should say that, because that is absolutely correct. Good job, Double Mark. Persona 5 transcribed it for VGLS and everything. I feel like that's cheating, but I'll give it to you anyway. You got the 200 for Double Mark. All right, Ma Weir. These people are just answering these questions left and right correctly. I don't know what these people are on, but it's making them smart. Who we got next?
Next up is Pika.
Pika. I've been waiting for Pika. Pika, do you have a category and a point value for me, please? Gonna bow out, Waza? Take care, my friend. Take care, and may the VGM be with you always. Play it safe and go for Mario 200. Smart choice, my friend. Mario for 200. These two songs served as the background music options in the original Dr. Mario. So I'm looking for the title of these two songs that served as the music in the original Dr. Mario. What are those songs? I have them in my head right now. I'm sending you the waves. Yeah. Oh my god, this is too catchy. Fever and Chill. What are those? What are those? Those are songs? Yes, they are. You got them both correct. You did good. You did good. Played it safe, and you got it correct. 200 goes right to my friend Pika. All right, my friend Ma Weir. Who's next on our list?
Next up, we have Nick the Newbie.
Nick the Newbie. I've been waiting for this. Seeing, actually, did Pika just tell Zen to chill? Never! I'm just kidding. I've achieved Zen for a long time. Nick the Newbie, let's go Metroidvania 400. Absolutely, my friend. This game's soundtrack features songs such as City of Tears and Hornet. What's that game? Interesting. A game with songs like City of Tears and Hornet. Hollow Knight? Is that correct? That's absolutely correct. You get the 400 points, my friend. Good job. Wow. A lot of people are getting these correct. I didn't think this was possible. But the victory percentage is off the charts right now. So congratulations, everybody. All right, after giving those 400 points right to Nick, who we got next, Ma Weir?
Next up, we have Keiko.
Keiko? Keko? Or Kaiko? Or Kiko? Whoever? Please, give me a category and a point value, please. Keiko in the house. Where you at? There is a Keiko parked in the back with its lights on. Keiko, your lights are on. No? Okay. If they're not typing, we're moving on to the next person. Who we got next? Ma Weir. They're lost.
If they're not here, then the next person is Brennomania.
Brennomania. Please give me a category and a point value, please. What you got for me? Character themes for 200? Absolutely. This is Sephiroth's theme from Final Fantasy VII. What's that song? I know there's a couple of people in here that might know this song. Any guesses, Brennomania? I know you got this. Sephiroth. One-winged angel. That is absolutely correct. 200 points to my friend Brennomania. All right, Brennomania, after giving him 200 points, Mawir, who can we ask next?
Next up is Taffer.
Next up is Taffer. Taffer, what do you know? I see you're typing in chat right now. Can I give you a category and a point value, please? Yes, hello, Taffer. Welcome, welcome. High-level Metroidvanias are gone. Let's have character for 500. Absolutely, absolutely. The fragrance of dark coffee is also known as this character's theme. Who's that character? The fragrance of dark coffee is also known as this character's theme. Taffer, I don't know. Yet another question that I cannot help you at all with. Who is Godot? Or as my English friends say, Godot? It's Godot. It's Godot. That is absolutely correct, my friend Taffer. Taffer with the 500 points on character themes. Wonderful job, my friend. I will add my Godot emote as well. All right, after giving Taffer those 500 points, Mawir, who's next?
Next up looks like Sergio Cornaga.
Sergio, sorry for the long wait, my friend, but you are finally up, and I can give you any category and point value. Well, from the ones that are left. Good though. Metroidvania 300, absolutely. This rapper produced a Metroid concept album called Another M. This rapper produced a Metroid concept album called Another M. Who's that rapper? Samus? That is absolutely correct, my friend. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because that is absolutely... She's the best rapper. Period. And you can quote me on that. Hands down, anytime. Aside from only one Ronin. Oh, and boss. We're back, people. After giving those points to Sergio. Who we got next, Mawir?
Next up we have OMG, it's Monica.
OMG! It's Monica. Please, pick a category and a point value, please. Looks like we only got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 questions left. Oh my gosh. Calling out for OMG. OMG? Your car is in the back. Mario for 100, absolutely. Absolutely. Mario for 100. This song plays as you attempt to board Bowser's sub in Super Mario 64. This song plays as you attempt to board Bowser's sub in Super Mario 64. What song is that? What song is that? Super Mario 64. It is a classic. Lots of good songs. But I don't know. So I can't really help you there. Dire Docks? That is absolutely correct. 100 points for my friend OMG. It's Monica. Landrum is apparently very bad at Super Mario 64. All right, after giving those 100 points to Monica, OMG. Who we got next, Mawir?
Next up is Danny Music.
Danny Music? Sorry for the long wait, my friend. It's almost been 40 minutes. But what category can I do for you? What point value can I get for you? We got a lot still on the table. Looks like no one wants to fight. Danny, you around? We're waiting on you. Danny boy. Danny boy. Soon it will be Danny. Oh, character 300, absolutely, my friend. Character 300. This is recognized by most Castlevania fans as Simon Belmont's theme song. This song is recognized by most Castlevania fans as Simon Belmont's theme song. What's that song? In another channel? That's okay. It's okay. Spread thin this weekend. I hear you. Do you know Simon Belmont's theme song, though? Because I don't. Actually, I'll be real. It's one of the ones I do know, and Vampire Killer is correct. Vampire Killer is correct. 300 points to Danny. Good job, Danny. Your name's pretty cool. All the cool kids named Dan. That's what they tell me. So after giving those 300 points to Danny Music, what we got next, Mawir?
Next up would be Adamant Tortoise.
Adamant Tortoise. Can you please give me a category and a point value, please? Tortoise, if you're in the house. We're looking for a tortoise, right? Theme of Simon Belmont? Yes, it's called that in some of the. We can talk. We can talk about it. Tortoise, let's finish off Metroidvania for 200. Absolutely, my friend. Peter Chapman, Rom DiPrisco, and Coins all contributed to this game soundtrack. Peter Chapman, Rom DiPrisco, and Coins all contributed to this game's soundtrack. What's that game? What do you think? What do you think? Adamantoise? I can't believe I said tortoise. So unprofessional. Guacamole? Are you sure? Because that's correct! That is absolutely correct. Finished off Metroidvania for the 200. Going right to my friend, Adamantoise. Good job. How many questions we got left? Oh my gosh. We're getting to slim pickings, folks. Who we got next, Malware?
Next looks like the end of the list with Stokesky.
Stokesky, that is the end of the list. Make sure people in chat, if you haven't been added to the list, please let us know. But Stokesky, if you are still in the house, let us know. Let us know a category and a point value, please. Stokesy, I see you right there. What can I do for you, Stokesy? I'll take a punt at sound effects for 200. Let's do it. Sound effects for 200, and let's give a listen. That sounds familiar. Stokesy. Any guesses? Sounds pretty familiar. I don't know why. What do you think, Stokesy? Is it Boo? I'm sorry. That is incorrect. We are going to open this to the audience. Folks, let's have one more listen to that audio clue, please. I don't know. Did we play this? Did we play the sound? Oh, that's right. I gotta count. I gotta count down. I was just making sure. Can you please add Luke to the queue? Yes, Luke. We can. Couldn't hear the clip the second time. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Can we hear the clip one more time? Perfect. Everybody write down the answer in spoiler tags in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you got for me? I know people know what this is from. I know people know. All right. Oh, hey! Hey! No spoilers! No spoilers! You guys are terrible! Yes, and the correct answer was Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Let's give Mawir a little bit of time to count up the points that everyone got for that question. And once we tally up the points for that one, I think we're moving on to Luke. Looks like we got 13 more minutes. So I think we can wrap up the board. We had a whole nother board prepared. But we'll do what we can do. We'll do what we can do. And Mawir, how is it going on the point tallying?
All right, just finished.
Oh, beautiful. Luke, can you please pick a category and a point value, please? Oh, really? So sorry. I should have known. JRPG 400? This game features tracks such as They Who Govern Reason and My Quiet Forest Home. Sounds nice. This game. They Who Govern Reason and My Quiet Forest Home. What's that game? I have no idea on this one. I'm so sorry. I'd help you out, but I don't know it won. And the rules say I can't. Sending positive vibes your way, though, Luke. I know you can do this. Final Fantasy 12, Luke says. I'm sorry. That is incorrect, my friend. We're going to open this up to the audience. This game features tracks such as They Who Govern Reason, and My Quiet Forest Home. Everybody put their answers and spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody put their answers. Everybody scrambling to get the right answer, which is Octopath Traveler. And if you guessed Octopath Traveler, you get 400 points. Let's see. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow. A lot of you guys got this one correct. I did not expect you all to know the Octopath Traveler soundtrack this well, but I underestimated you guys. I'll never do so again. Traveler is technically wrong with 2 L's. Yes, but it's been a long weekend, so the 2 L's is absolutely acceptable in this particular case. So we'll let it slide. All right, but looks like Malweir has a couple of points to tally up. But whenever you are ready, Malweir, I think Luke was the end of our list, so we're going all the way back to the beginning, which was
Tristan.
Tristan. Yeah. Just let me know when you're done counting up. And Tristan, in the meanwhile, can you please select a category and a point value, please? If you're still around. Thank you for waiting.
Yeah, I just finished, so you're good to go.
Perfect. And Tristan's wanting the sound effects for 300. We can absolutely do that for you, Tristan. Sound effects for 300. Let's listen to this clue. That sounds pretty familiar, but Tristan, what's that game? This I actually know this one too. I don't know too many game sounds, but I know this one. Tristan says Mario Kart 64. That's correct. You are absolutely correct. Sound effects for 300 goes right to my friend Tristan H. Malweir, who we got next?
Next up is Suguru.
Suguru. If you're still around, Suguru, could you please select a category and a point value, please? Looks like we got a lot of the fight category left. So let's see what Suguru is looking for. Fight for 200. You asked for it. Suck a sage and a solitude that asks nothing in return are songs from this game. What's that game, Suguru? Suck a sage and a solitude that asks for nothing in return. What's that game? Don't ask me. I do not know. I think this is a pros only question. You have no idea? All right, let's open it up to the crowd. Suck Sage and A Solitude That Asks Nothing in Return are songs from this game. Everybody post their answers in spoiler text in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you got? What you got? Looks like a couple of people got it, huh? The correct answer, my friends, is Guilty Gear X. Guilty Gear X. Anybody that got Guilty Gear X, you receive 200 points. 200 points. All right, let's see. Woof. The questions are few and far between. So once Malweir finishes tallying up everyone that answered Guilty Gear X, is I think it's just the first the first Guilty Gear X. I think the two X's, Guilty Gear XX is two different games, so Guilty Gear X is the correct answer. Sorry, folks. Just wanted to clarify. After we count out the points, looks like we got 6 minutes left. So let's get as many points as we can. As many points as we can. Who is next up on our list, Malweir?
Next up is Landrum.
Landrum, please select a category and a point value, please. Sound effects 400, that is a great choice, my friend. Let's listen, because this one's an audio clue. What game is this from? That sounds familiar, but Landrum. What? Yeah, yes. Before I can even ask you, Pokemon Snap is absolutely correct, my friend. Absolutely correct. 400 goes to Landrum. And folks, we have let's see, we have 5 minutes left, and it looks like we have 3 more questions on the board. Let's see. We might be able to yeah, who's next on the docket? Who's next on the docket, Malware? I just don't want to be careful about time, but who's next? We can blast a couple more out.
Next is Brennomania.
Brennomania! Category and point value, please. I'm guessing the category already is fight, but point value, please. $300 for fight. This Oliver Andrews composition is often referred to as the Mortal Kombat theme song. This Oliver Andrews composition is often referred to as the Mortal Kombat theme song. What is the name of that song? What do you think, Brennomania? Any ideas? Any ideas? Gonna have to pass. Okay, we're gonna open it up to the entire audience, and this is going to be the last question because we are running out of time quite quickly. We're gonna do answers and spoiler text in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you got for me? All right, as the last answers roll in, the correct answer to the Mortal Kombat theme song is known as Techno Syndrome. Techno Syndrome is the actual title of that song. So anybody that got Techno Syndrome is absolutely 100% correct. All right, looks like we got 2 questions left. So who's next at bat, Malware?
Next up is Bruno.
Bruno, my friend. Which point value is it going to be? 400 or 500? Are you feeling bold or are you feeling bolder? Colorado. What do you think, Bruno? Bruno is probably doing a million modding things at once right now. Maybe. All right. Bruno, last call, or we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, Bruno, last question, my friend. 400, let's do it. Fight for 400. This game's fight theme was featured in the film Raging Bull. What's that game? Got anything for me, Bruno? This game's fight theme was featured in the film Raging Bull. I haven't a clue. It doesn't look like anybody has a Street Fighter. I'm sorry, Bruno, that is incorrect. We're gonna open it up to the audience, and this, my friends, will be the last question. It's going to be the last question of the night. So everybody, post your answers in 5, 4, 3, last chance, 2, 1. What's that game? Anybody? Anybody? Wow, does anybody know this one? All right, in a couple of seconds, we're gonna wrap it up. All righty, the correct answer was Punch Out. So anybody that got Punch Out correct, you got 400 points. 400 points. And after that gets tallied up, Mawir, you want to tell us who our winner is?
Yeah, just give me a second to tally the points.
Of course, of course. Let's get our final scores all tallied up, and we'll announce the winner for you. Folks, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for playing. It was a quick hour. We did have 2 boards for you, just in case. We wanted to maximize. Oh, what was the 500 question? We'll never find out. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll have to wait until next VGM together, when we can see the other board as well. But Mawir, we have a declared winner. Counting up the tallies. Counting up the
Sorry,
tallies.
hold on, still counting.
It's all good. It's all good. Everybody, while Mawir is doing the busy work for us, I want to thank everybody for participating in VGM Together. I met a lot of cool people. I did so many fun things, community events, panels with smart people. We saw crazy, talented music acts. Just a weekend filled with fun and amazing people. So big hand to all of you guys that actually made all of this happen. It was lovely, and this better happen next year. All right, let's wrap it.
We have a 3-way tie for first place.
3-way tie for first place. Who is it?
It's Simna, Taffer, and Sergio.
Congratulations, my friends. 3-way tie. Never happened before, but we are running out of time, so we're going to have to call it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for everyone for joining. Good night.